Now you might be at the point of thinking, oh, this is so beautiful. Everything here is made slowly and by hand. Everything is prepared with such kindness and thoughtfulness. And that is true about the Faroe Islands. But now I want to introduce you to Óli.
When it comes to Navia, we started as a yarn company. I could see on the market there was room for a new supplier of Faroese knitting yarn.
I've thought of you, by the way. I always think of you as a yarn store.
Yeah, yarn
I know
store,
you're my
yeah.
core. That's sort of what's in my mind. Is what you are.
Well, the yarn is not made here in this building.
Yeah.
Because we have to have a big spinning mill in order to have that. But 90% of all our finished products we make in-house.
Do you want to show us around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
The production, a part of this.
The thing that I love about Óli is that Óli is basically the Silicon Valley of the Faroe Islands. Óli started a company called Navia, and when Navia started, they started with selling yarn and knitting patterns. That is still very much a big part of what they do. But then Óli, of course, started making garments as well. Downstairs in his facility, he has 2 3D knitting machines, and he is 3D knitting sweaters. The machines produce the sweaters out of one piece of material. There are no seams. And then he does have a couple of people on his staff who do the finishing work and put the labels in. On one hand, you could say that everything that Óli is doing at Navia fully goes against the grain of all of the knitting heritage in the Faroe Islands. I personally really like seeing what Óli's doing at Navia. I think it's a different way of producing in the Faroe Islands, and I like that there's room for both. I've always loved these wool herringbone blankets that Navia makes. Those are the items that actually caused me to track Óli down to get a better understanding of what was going on over there. And those will be the items that I bring back from the Faroe Islands.